Hey everyone, we are presenting a recommendation for the most efficient and compliant way for ABC spas to import spas from Bedford, Iowa to Tillsonburg, Ontario. Our objective was not simply to find the cheapest option, but to recommend a strategy that minimizes the total landed cost while remaining fully compliant with Canadian import regulations. After evaluating different transportation and custom options, our recommendations for four key decisions. First, use FedEx Freight as the carrier. Second, use FCA Incoterm, where the seller completes US export procedures while the buyer manages the transportation and import clearance. Third, work with the licensed Canadian custom broker to ensure compliance with CBSA and CARM requirements. Finally, whenever demand is stable, consolidate the shipments into 2 or 4 spas per load instead of shipping 1 spa every week. Together, these recommendations create a reliable and cost-effective cross-border shipping strategy. Now I'll briefly explain the shipment itself before handing it over. ABC Spa imports 1 spa weighing approximately 700 pounds, measuring 80 by 70 by 74 by 30 inches from Iowa to its warehouse in Ontario every week. Since these are recurring commercial imports that are later distributed to customers, Canadian commercial import regulation apply throughout the shipment process. Now I'll hand it over to the presenter to discuss the career evaluation.
Thank you. I'm going to be taking it from where my colleagues stopped, and I'm going to be talking about the shipment and what we are moving and where we are moving it from. I'm going to be talking about the origin and the destination. And the origin is going to be Bedford, Iowa, USA, and the destination is going to be Tillsonburg, Ontario, Canada. And when we talk about that, we're going to be talking about the weight per SPA. It's going to be 700 LPS, and we're going to be talking about the dimension. Dimension is 80 times 74 times 30, and we're going to be talking about I'm also talking about the weekly and current decay. I'll continue my presentation from where I stopped. I'll be talking about the section 2 carrier research. We have 5 types of carrier research and 5 LTA carrier compared, and these are the 5 types of carrier research we have. I'll be mentioning them. One, we have FedEx Freight, we have SPO Logistic, we have Estes Express, we have Day and Rose, we have T-Force Freight, and also when you look on the right in the graphic, we have the estimated mine point freight cost. These are the estimated mine point freight cost, and at the bottom we have FedEx Freight, which is 750. We have SPO, which is 720. We have Estes Express, which is 700. We have Day and Rose, which is 735. We have T-Force Freight, which is 735. I'm going to stop here. I will hand over to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you. Because these spas are imported for resale, they are classified as commercial imports. That means ABC spas must comply with Canada's assessment and revenue management requirements. Specifically, the importer needs a CRA business number with an active import-export account, registration in the CARM client portal (CCP), financial security for release prior to payment, and electronic commercial accounting declarations. The shipment should also include documents such as commercial invoice, backing list, bill of lading, CUSMA certificate of origin, and the commercial accounting declaration. The spas are classified under HS code 9019.10. Also, the full Canadian tariff code should always be confirmed before shipments. I will now move on to why our team recommends using custom broker. Because these shipments occur weekly and involve several customs requirements, Our team recommends using a licensed Canadian customs broker. A broker helps ensure CBSA compliance, prepare customs documentation, calculate duties and taxes correctly, reduce delays, and manage CARM requirements efficiently. Also, a broker adds a small service fee. It greatly reduces compliance risk and saves time for recurring shipments. I will now hand it over to the next presenter to discuss duties, taxes, and landed cost.
Thank you. Slide 7 explains why ABC Spas should use a licensed custom broker. Because the company would import commercial spas from the United States every week, custom compliance must be handled accurately and consistently, and a licensed broker can classify these spas under the correct HS code, prepare custom documents, and also calculate duties and taxes correctly. So using a broker reduces the risk of border delays, penalties, and other unexpected costs. And a broker would help in maintaining proper record, support compliance review, and saves time. And overall, using a licensed custom broker is recommended because it improves compliance, reduces risk, and allows ABC Spas to focus on its main business operatives. Now I'll be presenting on the total cost of importing the spas. First, the spas may qualify for 0% custom duty under the CUSMA agreement if they meet the rule of origin and the required proof is available. If they do not qualify, then the most favored nation's duty rates may apply based on the HS classification. And this shipment is also generally subjected to 5% GST tax at importation. And this tax is calculated based on the value of the goods, insurance, and any other applicable tax. Therefore, the total landed cost includes the spa price, packaging, duty, GST tax, insurance, and any other related fee. I'll be presenting it now to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll be speaking on why we chose FCA as a carrier. This is the Incoterm 2020, and it shows how we split responsibility with the US seller. You can see ESW put almost everything on us as buyer, while FCA split it cleanly. Seller handles exports, clearance. We take it from the carrier onward. DAP shift transport to the seller, but we still handle import and duty. While in case of DPP, put everything on the seller. It may sound easy, but it costs more and we lose control. And this led us to our recommendation of FCA. We are recommending FCA because it allows the seller to handle export procedure, and we chose the carrier and broker and manage Canadian import clearance ourselves. This gives us flexibility on cost and timing without ESW's risk of handling the whole chain and without paying DPP premium for the seller to do it all. To this end, FCA is our pick, the best balance of control and cost for this shipment. Thank you.
Thank you. Our final analyst focused on whether shipping one spa every week is the most economical option. Each spa weighs approximately 700 pounds and occupies considerable trailer space. Shipping only one unit each week means higher freight costs per unit, more frequent custom clearance, and more brokerage and admin fees. Instead, consolidation shipment into 2 to 4 spas per load improves trailer utilization. It spreads transportation, customs, and brokerage costs across multiple units, reducing freight costs per spa. The trade-off is that ABC Spa must carry slightly more inventory and requires additional warehouse space. Therefore, our recommendation depends on customer demand. If demand is stable and predictable, shipping 2 to 4 per load is more cost-effective. If demand is uncertain, weekly shipments provide greater flexibility and faster replenishment. Now, I'll invite our final presenter to conclude the presentation. Thank you.